Alright everyone, welcome to my first K1 speed video. Filming this on 360 using the GoPro Fusion, so apologies if anything looks janky. I'm still learning how to use it, but this is a league night at K1 speed that you do these on Sunday nights. I believe it's the first Sunday of the month. But yeah, only the best of the best come out here. If you heard my cart ticking, that's a good thing for cart ticks. It means it's one of the better ones. It's something a lot of people don't tell you. We're doing a grid start here. As you can see, everyone's getting lined up. Already confusion everywhere, so everything's going well. Yeah, should be a good race, because as you can see, people are hitting each other, and the race hasn't even started yet, so definitely going to be a good one here. Now, K1 Speed is known for its tight courses, a couple of complicated turns, so it makes it really hard to overtake here. And that means your qualifying position is very important. Where you start is most of the time where you finish. So we can see the guy in second to last using a risky but powerful wall ricochet strategy where you face the wall instead of the road. So interested to see how that is going to pay off for him. I myself have not been bold enough to use that strategy. But here we can see marshals, getting everything ready for us. Now, they decide to hold a driver's safety meeting for us while we're waiting for the green flag to go now. Now, this is good for two reasons. One, we're not really paying attention, and two, we can't really hear them because we have helmets on. But anyway, race is going to start any second here now. Lights out, and away we go. So as you can see, it's basically glorified bumper carts, but it's a bit more serious. There's going to be a lot of bumping throughout this race. Thankfully, the carts are equipped to handle it, I hope. But we quickly made a gap to the people behind us. The top three guys are running pretty close. Now, what you'll notice is the guy in front has a really bad cart. Now, that'll really come into play later. But right now, I am battling for second place. My cart wasn't that great, but the guy ahead of me, his was even worse. So there are a couple areas, mainly this corner right here, where I just take it a little wider, able to close up a little bit. Give him a couple bumps, and he just carries too much speed through that chicane. Quickly got to block this guy off here. Have no idea where he came from. The guy's pretty good. But now, as you can see, we made it up into second, and we have quite a gap to close to first. It's completely doable because the guy's cart is pretty bad, so you don't even have to have the skill to get there. The people behind us are really close, and they're going to keep bumping us the whole way. It's an unfortunate thing with rental kart racing. A lot of it really will depend on the kart you get. Most of the time, they're pretty evenly matched, but sometimes they're not, and that makes things spicy. So as we're going here, I'm getting a little bit of assistance from the carts behind me, and that's simply by them bumping me as I'm braking, which is helpful, I guess. And as you can see, I'm closing a gap to the guy in first. Now, the guy in first, he qualified ahead of me by about 1 or 2 tenths of a second, which on a short course like this means he is really quick. Gotta block this guy off. But yeah, thanks to his cart just not having the top end, I'm able to reel him in lap by lap. And so I'm able to close in, slowly get closer and closer and closer. Now I'm going to start bumping him like I'm getting bumped from behind. And now this is where it gets difficult for me. Because you can take the fastest line around here, but that will leave you vulnerable to being pushed out of the way or overtaken. You can see the cart in front of me knows that I'm there, so he's braking really close to the corners, and that really doesn't leave me any room to get ahead of him. He's pretty good at that, so any opportunity that I have, he just makes sure to not give me. And I'm having to now do the same because, as you can see, these people behind me are really close, and sometimes they're even close enough to, give me a little nudge or give me a little push, which can upset my cart, and that makes it really hard to stay straight or stay with first. Here I give him a little nudge, trying to find some room, but he covers me off quickly there. I get close here, but he's still able to wiggle out of it. I do back off a tiny bit. I don't like ruining other people's races. So I do my best to drive carefully, but aggressively. Now, if you look behind, you'll actually notice there's an unfair advantage. Purple Crocs on the guy behind us. That's probably why I'm struggling so much to fight him off. He's bumping me every chance he gets. Looks like I'll have to consider investing into a pair myself. Seems to add some horsepower. And now if you look closely, the guy in front, he gives the FIA a signal. His kart's dying. Now they would do something about it. Maybe if he was Lewis Hamilton, but too bad for him. We're on the last lap. Now he actually did a really good job of holding all of us off, not letting anyone pass. He drove very defensively and took home the win. Well done to him. That's surprising. It looks like the wall ricochet strategy was deployed again, just on the last lap. I don't know if that was the best course of action. I don't think it helped him with his race result. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know I think I like this camera a lot. It's a bit of a pain to edit with, but I think it enables you to see some pretty cool angles, some of the unfair advantages used by the other drivers. But I'll be making more of these. There's another karting place I like to visit that's outdoor, much bigger track, so should be some pretty cool videos there. But yeah, until next time.